And Lisa, we had some fog and mist freezing on our windshields this morning.
It was rough out there. I slid into probably 5 intersections before you kind of learn your lesson. We do have a winter weather advisory now issued early this morning for really the entire metro area and a good portion of the Front Range, so areas just west of I-25. Also the area in gray, that's going to be the dense fog advisory. Some of this fog freezing, and again, some of this drizzle freezing. We've also had some light snow in spots. So what this means is we've got a very icy drive ahead of us. Be extremely careful. At this point, looking at mostly cloudy skies, low cloud cover. That's what it looks like at 6 o'clock in the morning. We will gradually get some clearing later this afternoon, but for at least the next few hours, we're dealing with some of this wintry mix, this icy precipitation across a good portion of northeastern Colorado. Highs today are going to hover near 30. It's a chilly day. It's one of the coldest days of the week. Look up to the northeast. We've got Greeley and Sterling in the mid to upper teens. So, Jason, again, big issues expected on the roads this morning. Most likely, like you said, worse than yesterday.
I think it is going to be worse than yesterday. Freezing fog is making the roads very slick. I could barely see out of my windshield at times because it was freezing. Now watch, this was my drive coming up into Highlands Ranch, and watch right there, start sliding. All of a sudden, I just start sliding. So you hit little patches of ice as you think you're going on just basically wet roads, but you're going to hit these patches of ice and slide through some intersections. It is really bad in a lot of places here. So we had a ton of accidents yesterday on the side streets. I think the same thing is today. Take a look at the CDOT camera, and you can see it pointed down here at I-25 and 58th, and some of the shine from the freezing fog and the very slick conditions that we're seeing on and off the highways. Overall, not too bad, at least for speeds. They're still up in the 50s and the 60s. Which is a little surprising because I felt a little bit safer going a little bit slower than that. Eric Luper has been driving around the west side of town through some of that fog. He's right now here at C470 in Santa Fe, checking out the drive.
Hey, Jason, I kind of did a big loop starting northbound on 25 to westbound I-70 where we saw just glossy roads. That's the best way I can describe it. Very icy, especially on the bridges. Then I ran into a little bit of snow as I went past I-70 along Colorado Mills, you know, there right by Colfax. Then some horrible fog at I-70 and C470. It cleared up a little bit. Now I'm at Santa Fe going, you see both directions here, and you can see that gloss just shining on this intersection here, and cars who are trying to turn left onto northbound Santa Fe are actually spinning out. Even a big truck with really big tires had trouble getting up this hill to turn left. The fog, you can feel it freezing on my hair, on my skin as I speak. The wind is blowing, which is making it even worse. So conditions vary wherever you go, but it's bad wherever you go. It's either snow and low visibility or ice or black ice. It's going to be a tough drive this morning, Jason. I think you're going to be very busy. I'm going to hang out here on the south side of town to show you conditions throughout the morning. For now, I'm Eric Luper, 7 News Now.